there, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I've got a sweet little card for you. Now, I've already put the first layer onto my base card, but this panel here, I'm actually going to give you the file so that you can print it. And I've printed it on photographic card, but you don't have to. I just thought it'd be nice to have something which is semi-glossy for a change. And I designed this in Procreate and then put it into my cutter software, printed it the correct size for the card. So this is 10 centimeters square, and that's all that will print. It's not going to print in here, it's not going to print out there, it's just that 10 centimeters square with a hole in that will print. I've done it that way simply so that you can preserve your ink. You notice there is a little circle drawn in the middle there. So the other pieces that I've got here, I've got two circles which are large. I have a smaller circle which is the same size as that, and then I have another one which is smaller still, and this is the one that you want to put your sentiment on. I have a little brad ready to go, and I have a whole load of hearts cut out ready to colour and go as well. So the first thing I need to do is to glue these two together. If you've got a really thick card that you're using, you don't have to bother. So the next thing is this piece here, and what I want to do is put a thin band of foam around the inside of that circle. The reason I'm doing that is simply because it will enable my disc to rotate freely, because my disc is going to sit on this smaller disc, but that smaller disc is actually going to be sat on a layer of foam, so that when the brad is opened up, when it's gone through there and it's opened up, it's not forced against the card. I've taken the backing off of my tape. I'm gonna have to take it off the front as well. It's a relatively small circle and it's not going to be easy to do it, otherwise it just won't bend. So all you have to do is to make sure that it stays within that circle, but other than that, it's not going to be drastic if it doesn't match the edges exactly. The easiest way of assembly for this, once you have your sticky foam, take your smaller circle, push your brad through there, and then place it in position like that. That is easy to center up. If you do it the other way round, it's really, really hard to center up. Okay, so now you have a choice. You can decorate this and then put it on, or you can put it on and then decorate. I'm going to put this together before I put my hearts on. I just feel for me that will probably work best. So put that through so that you've got the legs of the brad. And the best thing to do is to put a pin or something underneath the brad legs before you press them down, so that they don't go too tight, like that. So if I pick the card up now, that spins really, really well, which is obviously what I want. I can put my hearts wherever it is that I want to put them. If you're going to do it this way, I suggest you take a piece of foam or something which has got a little bit of depth to it, and just slide it underneath the circle so that you can press down on your heart to stick it. So again, I've put on a little layer of foam tape to make sure that this has got plenty of room to move, and I'm just going to pop it into the center. Here is my finished card. I added a hello sentiment with white and silver gel pens. I've added a few little sparkly dots with one of my other pens, my Sakura Moonlight pens, I think they are. It's just a very beautiful, colourless, glittery pen. It goes over anything that you put it on without adding colour to it. I added some on the hearts as well. And I added some on these little arrows. Now my card spins really well because of the spacing, so the brad doesn't get caught on anything, which is great. And so that is that one done. Now I have given you in the file some alternatives in the form of these little envelopes. You fold them up, you stick them together, actually the sides go in first, stick that down, put a little note inside, and then you can seal it up. And you can put these around the circle instead. The other thing I've done, and I've included it in the file because I found it difficult to get these evenly placed, I have made some templates for you to cut out and keep. They are the same size, 6.5 centimeters as the center circle, and so they will allow you to mark your circle. You can just keep these templates in an envelope somewhere. It's a good way of marking up your card. I hope you give it a shot. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you soon. Take care.